This Minecraft mod gives you the dragon abilities from Wings of Fire in Minecraft. Flame Breath, Frost Breath, Venom Shot, and a whole lot more. I'm going to be trying out every Pioneering Dragon Tribe's abilities, and at the end, I'm going to battle one-on-one with the creator of the mod using the dragon abilities only. Of course, being Bog the Mudwing, it's only natural that I start with the Mudwing abilities. The primary ability is called Flame Breath, and I'm sure you can guess what it does. Flame Breath is the most common ability, and it allows the user to shoot a line of flames. Anyone caught in the line of fire, literally, is set ablaze. The secondary ability is a self-effect ability, and this is true for all of the dragon tribes. The Mudwing secondary is called Terra Shock, and when activated, the user temporarily becomes more resistant to attacks and gains attack strength. And these are added on top of the tribal attributes. Attributes are innate strengths that your dragon tribe has all the time. For example, Mudwings have additional strength, a bit of additional speed in water, and can stay underwater for much longer without needing to resurface for air. The tertiary Mudwing ability is called Mud Swipe, which is a melee attack. When used against an opponent, they become temporarily slower and weaker. Now, while those are all of the active abilities, there are actually two secret passive abilities that Mudwings have under certain conditions. The first is called Rejuvenation, and it activates when Terra Shock is charged and you're in muddy water. Just like the books, the mud gives you energy and healing, speeding up both your regeneration and your movement speed. The second passive ability is called Sibling Bond. The Sibling Bond ability activates when there are other nearby Mudwings, and the bond between them gives all Mudwings in the group increased speed, and you can get even higher speed if you also have Rejuvenation active. If you want a lot of speed though, you'll want to be a SkyWing. The two SkyWing attributes are level 1 strength and level 3 speed. To give you an idea of how fast that is, SkyWings can walk faster than Mudwings can run.
My Bog.
I'm running! Like Mudwings, the SkyWing primary is Flame Breath, but the secondary is called Sky Surge, and when activated, it gives the user a short burst of attack resistance and incredible attack strength. Then there's Spark Punch, which has two different modes. In Spark mode, it sets fire to anyone you attack. In Smite mode, it increases the rate at which you can attack, making it quite a powerful combination if you know how to use it. Then there's just one passive ability, but it's a good one. Skyborn activates when Sky Surge is charged and allows the user to jump extremely high for a quick takeoff, and it can be activated mid-flight to grant faster regeneration. Now next up is the SeaWings, and being the only aquatic tribe in Pyria, they have some pretty unique abilities. Of course, they can breathe underwater and swim faster than all the other tribes, but they don't have fire breath. Instead, they have Tidal Wave, a widespread attack that temporarily slows down anyone you hit. The secondary is Ocean's Blessing, which, when held, increases movement speed while walking or swimming in water. Finally, there's Tail Flail, which, when used to attack, gives your opponent temporary blindness. All of these abilities might seem a bit tamer than others that we've looked at, but they become supercharged by the secret passive abilities that SeaWings have. The first is Torrent, which activates at level 1 when you get to 7 or fewer hearts. When that happens, you actually get increased strength, and the Tidal Wave ability inflicts a poison attack. Then if you fall to 4 or fewer hearts, you get even more strength, and the Tidal Wave and Tail Flail abilities both get buffed. This essentially means that when a SeaWing is hurt, they actually deliver more effective attacks. And if the heat is just too much, the True Blessing ability activates when Ocean's Blessing is charged and you're in water, giving you cycles of regeneration and increased speed to recharge your health. Next up are RainWings, which probably have the coolest abilities out of them all. Just like in the books, you have the ability to shoot Magical Death Spit.
We are not calling it Magical Death Spit.
Venom Shot is a ranged attack that inflicts Wither onto your opponent, quickly degrading their health over a period of 3 seconds. The secondary, Overgrowth, gives both you and your opponent slowness, but grants you attack resistance. Finally, Soul Sap gives you regeneration when you attack your opponent. And of course, RainWings are famous for their camouflage, so you can shift your scales and become invisible when you sneak. Then there are NightWings, and while this mod unfortunately does not give NightWings the ability to read minds or see the future, NightWings still have a strong set of abilities at their disposal. There's obviously Night Vision and Flame Breath, but the secondary is Shade Shackle, which, when activated, gives nearby dragons blindness and slowness, allowing you to slip away when things are getting rough. And when your opponent takes out a bow, you can use Premonition to temporarily block incoming projectiles like arrows. And of course, NightWings gain the advantage during the night with their passive ability, Gloom Cloak. When the sun is down, NightWings can move faster and also blend into the shadows when sneaking, making them impossible to see. On the exact opposite side of the brightness scale, the IceWings work best in a cold environment. Their primary attack is Frost Breath, which weakens and slows opponents, but also gives them the Frostbite effect. The same is true for the secondary Serrated Strike, also granting the user strength and speed. Frostbite doesn't do anything on its own, but comes into play with the tertiary Icewing ability, Icicle Incision. When used on non-frostbitten opponents, it inflicts the poison effect, which can deplete your health to half a heart. When used on frostbitten opponents, however, it inflicts the Wither effect, which can deplete your health entirely. This attack will then remove Frostbite. Frostbite can actually be removed by the Flame Breath ability as well. Using Flame Breath or being attacked with Flame Breath removes Frostbite. Finally, the Icewing passive ability is Cryo Energy, which makes Icewings faster on snow and ice. SandWings have Flame Breath like all the other pirate tribes, with their secondary being Desert Storm, granting them attack strength and increased speed. SandWings notably have a Venomous Tail Barb, which is mirrored in this mod with the Toxin Slash ability, inflicting poison on your opponent. Like Icewings, SandWings have a terrain-based passive ability called Dune Surfer, which allows them to move faster and prevent starvation. And those are all the Pirating tribes. This mod also has an extension that adds the dragon abilities from the Pentalon tribes, but I don't want to spoil everyone who hasn't read those books, so you'll have to check out the mod yourself in a single-player world or the multiplayer server. This Minecraft data pack is called Elytras of Fire, referencing the item in Minecraft you can use to glide called the Elytra, and it was originally made by Heron, who I'm shortly going to battle one-on-one to see who is best with the dragon abilities. But enough introduction, it's time for the battles to begin. Obviously, I'm gonna have to start with MudWing, so...
Oh... I didn't want to be mono anyway, sorry.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! I don't know what the range on this is. Ooh!
Ooh! Okay.
Ooh!
Oh, you're blind. Okay. I think you're blind. Oh, and I'm almost dead.
Oh, nice.
I didn't mean that.
Oh, I missed. Oh, yes!
I may have died. Oh, I am SkyWing. Okay.
SkyWing. Oh, I have to go with Icewing, obviously.
Thankfully, neither of these guys are time-based.
Alright.
So when I inevitably win, it'll be because of my raw skill and capabilities.
Go! Oh, I'm so fast. This is very different to MudWing. What are you doing? Whoa! Ooh.
Oh, go!
You got the height, that's for sure.
I may have missed.
Wait. My frost breath. Where is it?
Get away from me!
Ooh, nice.
Oh, please, please, please.
No, no. Yes!
No! Hivewing.
Hivewing,
Ooh, I love
okay.
Hivewings.
I'm gonna go with Leafwing.
These guys were some of my favorites to make.
Ooh, I'm not familiar with the Pentalon abilities. Or, like,
I-
at all.
I love these so much. These were like the most fun to like test and make.
Go. Ooh. Yes!
Oh my god, I got 2 hits in.
Let's switch tribes. Rain Silk.
Sure.
I have a silk spinner bar at the top of my screen. What does that mean?
Our Silkwings have this nice little trait where they're the only tribe who has a meter. When you use Metamorphosis or Silk Shot, they will have increased power depending on the fullness of your meter.
Let's try this then. Go! Ooh. Where are you? Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, I missed.
I cannot.
Oh, heavens.
Oh.
Oh, goodness.
Where'd you go? There you are.
Here we go.
Oh no!
Ooh.
No! It is so hard to fight someone you can't see.
Yeah, I think the rainforest might have been a unfavorable.
Ooh.
Damn. Oh
Come
my goodness.
on.
I missed like the past 5 shots. Oh, Bog the MudWing. Please! I can't hit you! Oh my goodness, you were standing still. Please!
Yes!
No!
Oh my gosh. There are so many times I got down to like 1.5 hearts. That's crazy.
Oh my goodness. Alright, we've only got 2 left, Sand and SeaWings, I believe.
Have you read all of the books?
Yes, I could not tell you a single thing that happens in book 15 though, because
Oh.
I read it in one day and then I instantly forgot everything. So,
When did you start reading Wings of Fire?
ooh, I had to have been 13 or 14, I think. My grandfather, he got me book 4, and that was the one I read first, and I was horribly confused. 2 years after that, I found the first book, in a set with like the first 5 or something. I got the books, so it had to have been around 2017 then. 2019 is when I really started reading them though. That was a year before I started working on Elytras of Fire. And it wasn't until exactly New Year's, January 1st, 2020, that I started Elytras of Fire.
Why did you start Elytras of Fire then?
The same reason I start everything I start, because I didn't find anything on the internet about it, so I was like, I'm tired of not having this, so I'm just gonna do it myself.
Alright, which one are you gonna do?
Well, considering I dance around at low health all the time, I kind of want to take the SeaWings.
Okay, fair enough.
I get such horrible nerves whenever I have a physical altercation that I'm a part of.
It's just Minecraft for playing a video game. Go!
Alright. Just hold on a second. I'm just charging my ability. Alright.
Ooh!
Go! Alright.
Ooh. Ooh.
Holy moly! I didn't even realize how low I went.
I didn't even use my secondary.
I'm not cut out. This was not this was not optimal showcase material from me.
I get this question a lot. Will this ever be on Bedrock as an add-on behavior pack?
No, and I have no plans to do so until I finish it as a plugin.
At what point do you think you would consider Elytras of Fire to be, like, complete?
My end goal is to actually have a project that people can contribute to. So like people can make their own data packs super easily because of the library that I have. You know, add their own, make any changes, get rid of some, you know, so
That's cool.
that's my goal. And the plugin will be a lot easier to do that with. Until that stage, EOF is not done. I'm more than happy to keep working on it because it's fun. I think of all of the tribes, NightWings were probably the most difficult. How do you portray an ability, just the capability itself, to foresee into the future or get visions, you know? I had to really get creative with that one, especially Shade Shackle. That just isn't a Nightwing thing. Like, the ability to, like, make some creepy, scary, dark aura. Like, sure, you might be able to argue, like, that's just, like, how Nightwings are, but, like, no one in the books is, like, emanating some scary, you know, magic. And also Silkwings. Silkwings were surprisingly difficult. You know, the silk spinning is kind of their only thing.
Where
Yes.
where can people find the data pack? Where can people play the data pack?
My GitHub has pretty much everything you need. It's got installation instructions, it's got, like, documentation. So if you're looking to just play them, you can just you know, hit the download button, download a zip or whatever it is. If you're looking to do anything more with it, then good luck. It's kind of unreadable, but you know, documentation's there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, wait, you gotta turn on silly goofy mode.
Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Warning, silly goofy mode is no laughing matter. Do not enable it, no matter how silly goofy or mode it is. Proceed with uncharacteristic and absurd levels of caution. Okay.
How silly do you feel?
Not that silly.
How goofy
What?
do you feel?
Whoa, bro, something is up with this slot.
Wait, you got it already?
I tried to use flame breath, that's what it said.
That's a 4% chance of happening. Dude. Yeah, you have a 4% chance of the ability falling out of your hands into a different slot, and a 1% chance of every ability falling out of their slot. You gotta check out the enable destructive effects too. Come over to this forest with your flame breath.
Okay.
I'll let you connect the dots. Oh, it doesn't work on bamboo. Okay, try it on grass. Alright, well, it's supposed to destroy blocks, but I guess that's not working either.
Do you ever plan on adding dragon abilities like flight or fire scales or Anna's magic?
Hard no on Anna's magic. I'm not doing all that. As for fire scales, I feel like that's kind of in the same vein as like the blood red mudwing egg. Both of which I think are a little too niche and too rare to be in EOF. But I am planning on adding some like utility cases to some abilities. I don't actually know if it's gonna work, so it didn't work. I'm planning on having it. So if you hold Flame Breath in one hand and some smeltable item in the other, then Flame Breath will slowly cook that item over time. Flight is tough with data packs. That has been a difficult thing to get around. I've tried a lot of different implementations, none of which I was happy with. So again, that's just going to be something that I put on the back burner until someone smarter than me comes up with a good solution that makes me happy as well.
Why did you add climbing iron bars to EOF?
Because I thought it would make sense. Like, why can you climb ladders? Like, why can you climb vines, but you can't climb iron bars? Especially since they have these very, very graspable, like, horizontal beams.
True,
you know?
true. Are there any other things you can climb?
Nah.
Just iron bars?
Yeah, just iron bars.
Are there any other features like that that you put in EOF?
Nah.
Just that one.
Yeah, just that one.
How did you come up with the name Elytras of Fire?
That was my first and only choice.
Okay.
It literally just comes from Wings of Fire combined with Elytra. I know the plural is already Elytra. I swear, if anyone gets on me for setting it as Elytras of Fire instead of Elytra of Fire, I'm gonna blow up. I have another message for the fans out there. If anyone is out there who knows anything about server moderation, about Minecraft in general, the administrative side, the development side, anything, please make more Minecraft Wings of Fire content, please.
If you are interested in this, I'll leave some details in the video description on how you can get this working on your game. As always, let me know your thoughts and suggestions. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you next time.